In the dim of the fading sun, by the number on the door, worn out wood where my whiskey meets the floor, echoes dance in this half-lit room, whispering like the breeze. Candle shadows play the tunes of my soul's decrees. By the light of a broken-hearted dust, every teardrop shines like a piece of stardust. In the silence where we used to laugh and dance, I'm holding on to the ghost of a second chance. Once this place was alive with the sound of your name. Now it's just a silent movie framed in sepia paint. The laughter faded, your footsteps left in the rain. All that's left is me and these old blues to entertain. By the light of a broken-hearted dust, every teardrop shines like a piece of stardust. In the silence where we used to laugh and dance, I'm holding on to the ghost of a second chance. Here's to the memories that time can't erase, to the sweet bitter smile that's lost from your face. Under the twilight, my regrets start to speak, whispering softly of the love I still seek. By the light of a broken-hearted dust, every teardrop's a verse in the poem of us. As the night whispers low and the stars adjust, I'm finding peace in the dusk with my broken heart's trust. By the light, oh, by the light of a broken heart at dusk. In the corner of a dim-lit bar, by a candle's dying flicker, mellow piano keys play my heart's somber whisper. Cracked leather seat hugs my solitary frame as I trace the contours of your name beneath the fading photograph. We can't restore. Under the fading photograph no more, where our laughter once lived, now it's just the Lord. Every sip of whiskey stirs a ghost Once the frame held colors, vivid as a dream. Your smile captured in the silver gleam. But time's cruel hand swept our canvas bare, left me holding on to the cold night air, where your shadow lingers, but can't console. Under the fading photograph no more, where our laughter once lived, now it's just lore. Every sip of whiskey stirs the ghosts of before. I'm under the fading photograph no more. Oh, the rain whispers secrets on the old window pane, telling tales of how love slips away like a train in the night. And here I sit, gathering pieces of pain in the quiet aftermath, where nothing feels right. Under the fading photograph no more, echoes of what we were seep through the floor. With every note that plays, I close another door. I'm under the fading photograph, under the fading photograph no more. In this dimly lit corner of an old smoke-filled room, leather bound and tear-stained, I pen down my gloom. City's heartbeat muffling under the rain-drenched night. My words, they drift, shadows dancing in candlelight. Oh, these letters to smoke, and shadows still linger here. Each word a sigh, a ghost from the depths of my old fears. Whiskey smooth, bitter truth, how the silence speaks so clear. Reading old notes in the echoes, I find you're still near. Time slipped quiet like a thief in the pale moon's glow. Love once vivid, now a flicker in the fire's low. You left with the dawn, your whispers fading soft and slow. In the stillness, only the shades of what we A glass raised to memories where lost moments dwell. In the clink of ice I hear our laughter, a distant bell. You sent a phantom embrace in this lonely spell. Oh, how the heart holds tight what the mind can quell. So here's to the smoke and shadows that still refuse to fade ink. In the tears our story is sweet. Serenade a slow dance with the past in the night's quiet parade. Letters burn slowly, love's last whispers softly laid. Softly laid. Moonlight spills on the old oak floor. Silhouette stands where you walked before. Hear the echoes of a laughter gone in the whispering wind of a love song's dawn. Glass half empty by an empty chair. Candle flickers like you're still there. Oh, these whispers of love life through time tonight. Reach through the shadow, touch the edge of light. Your voice is soft caress against my skin. In the hush of night where my heartache begins. Faded letters in a dusty drawer, telling tales of the days we swore. Once the melody to my midnight blues, now just footprints in my worn out shoes. The clock ticks on, but the time stands still. Love was the ghost in the chill. All these whispers of love through time tonight. Reach through the shadow, touch the edge of light. Your voice a soft caress against my skin. In the hush of night where my heartache begins. So I sip this whiskey, let it burn all through. Every drop's a memory, bitter and untrue. Your ghost in the door close in these rooms. My heart's a captive of these haunting blue tunes. Whispers of love through time tonight. A slow dance in darkness out of sight. Your voice a soft caress that's wearing thin in the hush of night. Oh, let the stars begin in the whispers of love. Feel the tears ignite, a quiet goodbye in the candlelight. In a lit room where my dreams lay scattered, every fading light, shadows story and told, candle smoke dances with the ghosts of laughter, a solitary figure in the mirror, growing old. Under the ashes where my fires burn bold, to armor alone through battles cold. Whiskey whispers of the love I held so tight. Now just a shadow in my lonely tear-streaked night. There was a time my heart knew the rhythm of two footsteps synced in the rain, our time in the sun. But winds turned wild and dark skies broke through, took you from me when we just begun. Under the ashes where my fires burn bold, to armor alone through battles cold. Whiskey whispers of the love I held so tight. Now just a shadow in my lonely tear-streaked night. Oh, these walls echo the love songs we'd sing. Now the melodies haunt like spirits in the spring. Your laughter's a phantom, slips through my embrace. In the stillness I see your trace. stone. Whiskey lulls me in a silence softly. Under the ashes armor alone, forever I'll be.
One, two, three.
In the flicker of candlelight, shadows dance on the walls. Whiskey breath, a whispered regret in the slow night's crawl. The clock ticks like a warning, hushed and low in this old bar where heartache and forgotten dreams go. Under the dawn with you no more, my heart cries silent in the cold. Echoes of our laughter, now just stories untold. The fire's fading in the hearth, where your ghost still lays. Under the dawn with you no more, I find my lone ways. You left with the rain, streets glossed in tearful sheen, promises broken, scattered like leaves unseen. Your words, once sweet, turned to dust on my tongue as the melodies we danced to, unsung. Under the dawn with you no more, my heart cries silent in the cold. Echoes of our laughter, now just stories untold. The fire's fading in the hearth, where your ghost still lays. Under the dawn with you no more, In the dim of the fading sun, by the number on the door, worn out wood where my whiskey meets the floor. Echoes dance in this half-lit room, whispering like the breeze. Candle shadows play the tunes of my soul's decrees. By the light of a broken-hearted dove, every teardrop shines like a piece of stardust in the silence where we used to laugh and dance. I'm holding on to the ghost of a second chance. Once this place was alive with the sound of your name. Now it's just a silent movie framed in sepia paint. The laughter faded, your footsteps left in the rain. All that's left is me and these old blues to entertain. By the light of a broken-hearted dusk, every teardrop shines like a piece of stardust in the silence where we used to laugh and dance. I'm holding on to the ghost of a second chance. Here's to the memories that time can erase, to the sweet, bitter smile that's lost from your face. Under the twilight, my regrets start to speak, whispering softly of the love I still seek. By the light of a broken-hearted dusk, every teardrop's a verse in the poem of us. As the night whispers low and the stars adjust, I'm finding peace in the dusk with my broken heart's trust. By the light, oh, by the light of a broken-hearted dusk. In this hazy room where shadows dusk. Candlelight flicker, casting soft illusion. Whiskey breath, a silent partner at my table. Empty chairs, conversations long since hushed. Here in the arms of candlelight, memories in silence. I dance with ghosts of what was never meant to be. Each flame, a soft whisper of your name. Underneath my skin, where only sorrow remains. Once laughter echoed, vibrant through these smoky beams. Your eyes, a spark high, brighter than the candles gleam. But seasons turn, so did your heart, leaving but a wick where once there was a fire. Here in the arms of candlelight, memory in silence. I dance with ghosts of what was never meant to be. Each flame, a soft whisper of your name. Underneath my skin, where only sorrow remains. A symphony drowned in pain. I reach through time to clutch our faded melody, holding on to shadows, the remnants of you and me. Still in the arms of candlelight, memories in silence. of a flickering candle wick. Old words creak neath my slow footsteps, echoes of laughter. Now just shadow plays on the wall. Every sip of whiskey, a reminder of the fall. I'm standing on the edge of my fire now in smoke. The flames that dance now whispers of what I provoke. My heart aches singing the drafts of the cold, lonely night on the edge of my fire, where my soul lost its light. We burn bright, a love fierce and wild. Now I'm holding ashes of dreams once beguiled. Your ghost in the smoke, drifting out of the frame, left me here with the embers and the blame. I'm standing on the edge of my fire now in smoke. The flames that dance now whispers of what I provoke. My heart aches singing the drafts of the cold, lonely night on the edge of my fire, where my soul lost its light. Rain taps a rhythm on the window like a memory's ache. These walls hold the echoes of every promise we did break. And in the quiet your name still slips from my lips, a prayer in the night as my sanity slowly slips. On the edge of my fire, now just smoke in my eyes. I see through the tears the truth behind the lies, a smoldering memory where once a blaze burned bright. In the ashes I linger, lost in this endless night. On the edge of my fire, now only smoke remains, a soft fading whisper in the chill of the rain. In the dim glow of a downtown bar, under a flickering neon sign, whiskey whispers and piano keys tell tales as old as time. Rain taps a rhythm on the window pane like memories that don't fade. Each drop a reminder of what we had before the lights all swayed. Here I am on the edge of walked away, but standing strong, heart full of cracks, voice full of songs. Every tear a lesson learned, every scar a badge I've earned. On the edge edge of walked away strong again. We danced through storms, laughed through the pain, shared secrets with the stars above. But just like smoke, you slipped away, left me holding on to a ghost of love. The night grows colder as laughter fades. Echoes of your voice lead me astray. Here I am on the edge of walked away, but standing strong. Heart full of cracks, voice full of songs. Every tear a lesson learned, every scar a badge I've earned. On the edge of walked away strong again. Candlelight flickers, casting shadows on the wall. I see your face in strangers, hear your footsteps in the hall. The music's low, this room's embrace keeps the cold world at bay. In the smoky haze I find my grace as the piano continues to play. Here I am on the edge, softly walking but still strong. Heart worn out, but my soul's got one more song. With every tear a dream reborn, under this midnight's mournful storm. On the edge of walked away, on the edge of break of day. Walked away strong again, softly fading, yet remain. Moonlight spills on the empty bedrooms we lay. Silhouettes of old whiskey bottles like sentinels stand guard. The clock ticks a slow beat of a broken heart in this room where shadows dance to the tune of our past. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills every breath, a whisper of what used to be. Underneath the willow where you promised me forever. The laughter we shared now echoes like a lonely hymn. Your words, once sweet, turned bitter in the aftermath. Candlelight flickers, casting dreams on the wall. Memories like leaves fall around me in the autumn of our love. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still holding on to a ghost in the silence that chills distant voice fading as you stepped into the storm. I sip the sorrow, aged and strong, trying to forget the melody of our song. Here I am in the arms of lost love, still feeling you vanish like smoke in the autumn air. Every breath a whisper, a soft and fading plea, in the arms of lost love, where you'll always be with me. Here I rest, softly fading in the echo of our dream. In the corner booth, under a dim light's glow, velvet shadows dancing slow across the floor they roam. An old piano playing soft in whispers of the past. Here I sit with whiskey neat and letters turn to ash. Oh, these letters to ashes in my glass in blue. Every sip a memory fading like morning dew. Your words, once fire, now cool in the silent crash. Tonight I'm drinking down the embers of our past. We traded dreams on paper wings, 'neath stars that knew our names. But time, it turned as seasons do, and doused our wild flames. Now here among these ghostly echoes, I trace our love's outline, finding nothing but the smoke of what once was mine. Oh, these letters to ashes in my glass in blue. Every sip a memory fading like morning dew. Your words, once fire, now cool in the silent crash. Tonight I'm drinking down the embers of our past. A flicker in the candlelight, your face comes into view, haunting the corners of this bar like some forgotten tune. I close my eyes, let the jazz wash over soulful wounds. In the heartache of the music, your absence corner booth. Velvet shadows play, whiskey breath, a faint piano from across the way. My heart hums along a tune, once danced tonight till day. But here in silence I sway alone, where your ghost dares to stay. Oh, I'm dancing with love through time no more, spinning round memories that cut to the core. Every step without you, every silent flow, I dance with love through time. Oh, but love's left so. We burn like midnight oil, our flame kissed the sky. But stars that burn so fiercely, oh, they're doomed to die. Your words once whispered sweetly now echo a goodbye. In the echoes of our laughter lies the reason why. Yes, I'm dancing with love through time no more, turning in the void where you adore. Each move echo a love that once soared, dancing with love through time. Oh, love's no more. Underneath that old street lamp, I remember your face. Raindrops mingled with tears, love's tender embrace. The seasons shift and candles weep, time won't replace the empty chair, the untouched glass, your missing trace. So I'm dancing with love through time no more. In the silent ballroom as my heart implores for one last dance in the shadows of yore, dancing with love through time, softly, deeply sore. In the corners of a smoky bar, under dim and moody hues, the echoes of my solo steps, the rhythm of my blues. Candlelight flickers like the pulse of this weary haunted room. Whiskey whispers softly, casting shadows, casting gloom under the silent room in blue, where my heartache lies in wait. Memories hang on the glass reflects a story, every note a broken vow. Under the silent room in blue is where I'm living now. Once laughter filled these hollowed walls, your voice the sweetest tune. Now silence fills the void as night sighs to the moon. What changed is lost in whispers, in the ice that clinks alone. Your ghost just another shadow, the bar stool still feels like home. Under the silent room in blue, where my heartache lies in wait, memories hang on the walls. Love turned to spite and hate. Every glass reflects a story, every note a broken vow. Under the silent room in blue, I'm lost where love disavowed. Silent room in blue, soft echoes start to fade. Whispers turn to silence in the bed of sorrow laid. With every fading candle, with every closing door. Under the silent room in blue, love's echo haunts no more. Oh, oh, in the flicker of a candle, shadows play upon the wall. Velvet night wraps around this room where echoes softly call. A glass of amber whiskey holds the moonlight in its gleam, while I'm nursing the heart that's been unraveled at the seam. Whispers of midnight blues tonight stir the silence deep inside. Tales of love slipping through my fingers in the pale moonlight. Every note a memory, every chord a tear that's cried in the whispers of midnight blues tonight. Once laughter danced on these old wooden floors beneath our feet. Now only the ghost of your smile lingers in the heat. You slipped away like smoke into a stormy, starless sky. Left me with nothing but questions, no words of goodbye. Whispers of midnight blues tonight stir the silence deep inside. Tales of love slipping through my fingers in the pale moonlight. Every note a memory, every chord a tear that's cried in the whispers of midnight blues tonight. Under the weeping willow by the riverside I wait, hoping the wind might bring you back before it gets too late. My heart beats to the rhythm of the rain that starts to pour, each drop a symphony of the love we share no more. Whispers of midnight blues tonight, a soulful mournful serenade, echoing the heartache in the promises we made, letting go but holding on to shadows as they fade. In the whispers, the soft whispers of midnight blues sway.
A little.
In the room, shadows sway like old friends under the flicker of a long candle's end. Velvet night wraps around my weary bones, echoes of jazz through the cracks and the moans, dancing with never let go in the silence, twirling past goals in their haunting defiance. Heartbeat to heartbeat, I sway so low to the tune of our love, now a soft distant echo. Once the laughter soaked these wooden floor planks, your smile a beacon through life's stormy ranks. But time swept in with a ruthless tide, stole you away, left me nowhere to hide, dancing with never let go in the silence, twirling past goals in their plea for your arms wrapped tight. Whiskey whispers your name through my tears. The pain never dulls, it sharpens with years. Still dancing with never. Let go in the silence. Each step a memory, each turn a defiance. Heartbeat to heartbeat, where shadows play in the dance of the lost, where I'll forever sway softly away. In the back room of an old oak bar, under dim flickering lights, velvet shadows dance on walls, pin secrets into the night. A glass of whiskey, trembling hands, echoes of a song long played, where the whispers of the smoke reveal the dreams that we betrayed. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high coast. Underneath the moon's soft glows, where my quiet tears are tossed. Once laughter filled these hollowed spaces, your eyes alight with flames. Now solitude wraps its cold embrace as I whisper your name. The ghost of your touch, a fleeting trace, like smoke into the air. A love that burned too bright, too fast, left embers of despair. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high coast. Underneath the moon's soft glow, where my quiet tears are tossed. Rain taps at the window like the rhythm of your heart. Each drop a memory fading, tearing further apart. Candlelight flickers as my soul gently sighs. In the smoke your shadow lingers beneath the starless skies. Hear the whispers buried deep, so deep, where the truth gently weeps. In the smoke where memories keep, my heart it breaks, it weeps. Lost in the silent echoes embrace, love's tender trace. In the quiet smoky space, I find your ghostly trace. Whispers of buried truths in smoke, where my soul forever spoke. the glow of a lone street lamp's light, where shadows dance on the barroom floor. My heart hums low like the wind tonight under the whiskey nights in silence. Worn leather and smoke, they weave through it as my thoughts drift to you once more. Each sip a memory of when you were here in the quietude that whispers of lore. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. It was here the laughter we shared so free, a tender bond like none before. But time, oh time, it took you far from me, left me nursing this aching chord. The glass reflects a solitary face, a soul that once danced now shone. Every corner filled with your trace under the whiskey nights I mourn. Oh, under these whiskey nights, my love, in the silence where our echoes blend, I find you in the smoky air above, where my heavy heart can't seem to mend. And I ask the moon, why such cruelty? Its pale light bathing me unkind, remembering your touch this dim lit room where shadows play, the clock ticks a lonely rhythm, slow and gray. Whiskey breath, a single glass that shares my walls. Candle flickers, casting dances with my ghostly foes. I'm dancing with a silent room alone, twirling in the echoes of a love that's flown underneath the weight of sky so overthrown. Here in the silence I dance alone. Once laughter filled these hollowed halls, now just whispers where the past enthralls. Your scent lingers like a cruel unforgotten dream. In the quiet I hear the softest scream. I'm dancing with the silent room alone, twirling in the echoes of a love that's flown underneath the weight of sky so overthrown. Here in the silence I dance alone. All the rain taps like your fingertips against the window, a tender ghostly kiss. Memories swirl a bitter sweet abyss. In every shadow I see the things I miss. Still I'm dancing with a silent room alone, spinning with the shadows, silent as a stone. Every step a story of my own. Here in this silence, softly I dance alone. Just me in my silent room alone. Flicker like weary souls. I sit with my old guitar, pouring chords into whiskey bowls. Outside the rain, tattoo stories on my window pane. Here I am on the edge of self-reflection again. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. It was one smoky night underneath that faded neon light. Your eyes found mine in the crowd, a sight so bright, but time's cruel, it never paused. Now all I hold is your ghost in the whispers of the past. Love's warmth turned cold and lost. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. And here's to the laughter that filled the midnight air, to the dreams we painted without a single care. Now they're just shadows dancing away in my mind, a ballet of what was, leaving reality behind. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain after sun.